Good evening. I'll turn this music off. There we go. Hello, good evening. I've got my dressing going on today, it's a little bit chilly. Hello, NJ Scratch family, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I've got a biscuit in my hands. I'm chasing you with a biscuit. I'm trying to beat it, I just realised I'm eating on a live stream now. Anyway, I hope you're all having a good day. I hope the week has seen you well. And as per usual, the weather is absolutely awful here. Terrible weather. At lunchtime today, I went to the shop. So I work in a shop in a town that's a little bit on the outskirts. Not outskirts of town, but like a street across from the main shops. And we went to the main shops at lunchtime. And whilst we were in home bargains, it poured it down. And we ended up having to walk back in the rain. So I got drenched for the afternoon then. And the thing is, once you're wet, you're like, that's it. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well, like I said. NJ Scratch family, cheers to you. So the plan for this evening is we have some of the travel news, like we normally do. And then we're going to be doing a travel quiz with a prize. So if you want to be in a chance with winning a prize, oh, here we go. I've got one design by here of the tins. I've been using them. The problem is that because I actually use these tins in real life, they're sort of scattered all about the place. I've got one downstairs with SD cards, one with some coins in, but I've got this one up here. And you can be in with a chance of winning one of these tins, which is my design, my quote, my photo on a tin. And these tins come in really handy when you're travelling. So for example, in this tin, I've got some clippers, I've got a thing from a tripod, and I've got coins from my travel. I've got way more coins. I don't know how these will be separated from the absolute massive jar of foreign coins that I've got, but this is it. So if you want to be in with a chance of winning a prize in the quiz, then stick about. We do the quiz, whoever gets the most is the winner. Very nice looking tin, nice job, thank you very much, very kind of you. They are for sale, link is in the bio. They're not shipping internationally yet, but if you win and you're from an international country, that's fine, I'll ship it out to you. It's just you can't buy them internationally at the moment because of COVID. But there are 6 designs, and it's not just tins that I sell. It is tin signs, and coasters as well. If you want to look at more of the designs and more of the range, the link is in the description. Another thing, sort of like just sort of housekeeping, I guess. We have got a new new IGTV went up a few days ago. How travelling can help your mental health. It's basically the short video for the longer one that I posted a few months ago here. So if you're interested in a sort of a quick look at why travel... Oh, I just broke the bottom of my camera. Oh well. Why travel may help your mental health, then go check me out on Instagram at @awkwardlykimtravel. And I've also posted a photo this evening as well of from a trip from London that I took in January, so go check that out if you want to. No obligation, do you want? Live your own life. Also, a new video came out last Friday, which is me talking about how travel gave me confidence and how through travelling more and videoing I got more confidence, and then the more confidence you get, the more you want to travel, and it's a whole like a loop. But basically like my story of how it happened, and if you're interested in knowing more about me, then check that out. I'll put the link to that in the description as well. Why are my websites? I got the news and the websites are being played up. There we go. youtube.com/awkwardly-kim. The cat wants to come in now. Cat! Can you hear him? He's like scragging on the bottom of the door. You just followed on IG, cheers. Oh, very nice. I'll follow you back when I come off the live stream. I'm just going to let the cat in the door though. Come on then. Quick, quick, quick. Thank you. So if you're interested in watching that video that I was just talking about, the link is in the chat there for you. But don't go watching now, stay with the YouTube. Stay with the live stream, I mean. Right, there we go. So we'll jump into the news. And here's the cat. This is Kitty, for any of you who are new here and are wondering. He sort of stalks in the back of the videos sometimes. But the news, window capture. I tried to do this before I went live, but I couldn't figure it out. So every single live stream, we end up trying to sort it out as I'm live, but I don't know what to do about it. Google Chrome. Done? No. Hello. Ah, cool. So that's not working. Love that. Wait a minute. Why is that there? Window capture. I think my window capture's gone. I'm really sorry. I don't know why my window capture has stopped working. Add source. I'm gonna try again. Add in a new window capture. Well, it's the first time I've had this happen. Right, remove that. I'm just gonna delete a load of slides. So you'll have to bear with me. Remove. Okay, there we go. We got rid of that. Remove. Okay. Sorry, I promise I'll be there. I don't know why this has started to not want to work. Window capture. Add source. Window capture. Add source. For some reason. Right. So it's giving me my backdrop. I have no idea what that is. And it's giving you Streamlabs, but it won't give you my internet. Okay? We seem to have a bit of a problem. And now my window's gone. Well, I have no idea how I'm supposed to do the news if that's not working. Window capture device. Now this has stopped working. Oh, it's working. Done. Window capture. I have no idea. I'm really sorry. But I don't know why it's not working. There's only so long I'm going to do this before... Right, so I've got the internet, the internet is open, and normally what I do, like I said, if you're new to the live stream, I normally share my window with you, so you can see what I'm looking at. Add source. But it won't share with, it won't share anymore. Do you know what? You're gonna have to believe me when I'm talking about, oh, I know, I can sort this out. There we go. We'll do it another way. It's a bit of a backwards way to do things, but we can do it. Add image, add source, new source, add source, browse, desktop, screenshot, open, done. Right, here we go. So this is the way I'm going to have to do it, unfortunately. I'm going to have to screenshot the news for you. Window capture, video capture device. There we go. Hello. Hello, Travel Tortoise. How are you doing? Good to see you again. And NJ Scratcher family, had a wonderful night, beautiful. I'll be back next live. Cheers, stay safe. Have a good evening. And what are you using to stream with? I am using Streamlabs. Normally I window capture, but it's not letting me do it today. So, into the news. A little bit more delayed and confusing than normal, but here we go. So the first news, travel news, is that Virgin Atlantic warns it's running out of money. So Sir Richard Branson's Virgin Atlantic could run out of cash next month if creditors do not approve a £1.2 billion rescue deal, a UK court has heard. The airline is fundamentally sound, but a restructuring and fresh injection of money is critical in securing its future, Virgin lawyers said. The plans need approval from creditors under a court-sanctioned process. As part of the process, Virgin Atlantic is also seeking protection under Chapter 15 of the US Bankruptcy Code. That enables a foreign debtor to shield assets in the country. It's a little bit sad. So basically, Virgin Atlantic are running out of money, even though Richard Branson is like a multi-millionaire. Obviously, there's only so much money he can pump back into something that's not going so well because he's got other ventures, you know. And I flew with Virgin Atlantic in January and February to San Francisco and back, and I thought they were a really good airline. Like, I really enjoyed my flight with them, so it'd be sad if they did go under, because I like them. But this is it. Because of the way things are, the way that the world is, we don't know what's going to happen. You know, all sorts can change, and the world is so crazy at the moment. You know, there are companies that have been around for so long and are sort of going out. Oops, I'm sorry. Like WH Smith, like, I don't really rate them as a company. I don't like going there really, but even they're looking at sort of getting rid of staff. Next news story: Spain holidays. FCO issues major travel update as cases continue to soar. So this is sort of for people who are thinking about going to Spain or who may be in Spain at the moment. Spain holidays were put on hold for some Britons last month after the country was removed from the UK's air bridge list. But now the Foreign Office has issued another update amid outbreaks in Catalonia. The FCO said this advice is based on evidence of increased cases of COVID-19 in several regions, but in particular Aragon, Navarra and Catalonia, which includes the cities of Zaragoza, Pamplona and Barcelona. You should consult the Ministry of Health map for information on the locations. If you're staying in any of the affected areas, follow the advice of the local authorities. The new advice explains some of Catalonia's new rules for residents and travellers. It added, one of those outbreaks has affected parts of Catalonia, where local authorities have asked residents to only leave their accommodation for essential activities. Meetings of more than 10 people in public or private are prohibited, and the authorities have ordered the closures of nightclubs, gyms, and restrictions on the capacity of opening hours of bars and restaurants. Paranormal Voices, hello. Nice to see you. How are you doing? I don't know if you've been in my live stream before, but it's nice to see you. If you're interested, I have this thing. Let me go into my big thing. Behind me, I've got a map that way, where I pin where people are from who come into my live stream. So if you want to be a pin on my board, let me know where you're from, and I'll put a little flag in. But at the moment, we're just doing the news. I'm doing the travel news, and my screen sharing's not working. My computer is gone so slow. There we go. Wiki. I don't know why it's doing this. It likes to keep me on my toes, obviously. Good. Hope you're well as well. I am very good. Thank you very much. Apart from the weather from the Netherlands. Very nice. I'll throw that. I'm going to Netherlands next year because I'm... like, you could probably guess where I'm going. Everybody goes to this place. I'm going to Amsterdam. There we go. Open. Done. There we go. I will put you in my board. Ooh. So we've got flags from somebody who was from Alberta came in last week. We've got a few dotted around America. We've got one from Belize. A cluster in Wales, and somebody who was from London came in. We now have a pin for the Netherlands. Woo! One from Germany. We've got one from South Korea, who came in, and I keep forgetting what country this is. One of the island nations. In down there. Kim, I was having some tech issues earlier. Don't you just love tech? Yes, they're absolutely the gem of my life today. See if it's working now. No, it's still not working. I don't know. When are you going to Amsterdam? I didn't hear, or have you already been? I'm going next year to Amsterdam. April, I think? March, April? I can't remember. Hopefully I'm going to Amsterdam next year. I've never been before. I've been to Netherlands, but very south. It was a border town. I forgot what it's called. There's a windmill there. I think it's the place that they take like all the tourists for, like, so you can say you've been to Netherlands, but like it's barely in there. It's almost like Belgium, you know, it's so close to the border. Story number 3, holiday fears as Greek PM warns of worrying rising cases. Greeks and holidaymakers have been told to stick to rules aimed at controlling COVID-19 as cases creep up in the country. Greece recorded 121 new cases on Tuesday, which is the highest daily tally since April the 22nd. The surge is believed to be mainly among Greek nationals. Any form of complacency is unjustified, said Greek Prime Minister, not going to try and pronounce it, in a statement made today. We still don't know how many months we'll be forced to live with the virus. Kinderjink, I don't think that was the name of the place. I can't remember the name of it. So basically the toll of cases in Greece is going up. So I hope it doesn't go up too much though, because like I really like Greece and I like the Greeks, and like it'd be sad. Sluis, S-L-U-I-S. That's where I went in Netherlands. What's your main job? I forgot. Before lockdown, my main job was I was called a resolution officer. So basically, people who fall into arrears with utility companies, I go out and try and help them go on payment plans. So like a debt collector, but like the friendly ones that try and help you, like not the ones that you see on the TV, like can't pay, won't pay, or whatever. I haven't really watched them, but it's what people normally reference to. Oh, you like those people who go in? I'm not like that. We used to go and try and help people work out how much is affordable for them, and then negotiate with utility companies for like payment plans that they can afford, or different ways of paying bills, like sort of more unconventional ways that people might not have thought of like lowering debt. We could do things like that. But at the moment, I work for my mum's in my mum's shop in the back, doing packing and shipping for online orders, which is fine because I enjoy that. I get to work with my sister and my mum, which is very nice. Not many people can say that they work with their family. But usually before lockdown, my main job was resolution officer. Come on, computer. Right. We've got a few more news articles left. That sounds cool. Yeah, I used to enjoy it. I used to like the travel aspect, because I used to get to travel quite a bit with it. Like, not abroad or anything, but locally I used to get to travel a bit. But I don't know. People are mean. So it used to be hard sometimes because I'd go try and help people. And because I'm quite, I'm not confrontational by nature, and sometimes for a job like that, you don't need to be confrontational, but you need to be possibly more forthcoming, I don't know, more confrontational than I am naturally then. So I get like when people shout at me, I don't like it, even though there's no reason to like shout at me because I'm there to try and help. But people get confused. They think that we're there to take stuff. They think that we're bailiffs, or they think that we're sort of debt collectors and things like that. And we're not really. We're not there to collect debts. We're there to set up payment plans to help people to get out of debt. So yeah, that was the bad part of the job, was people being mean, and I don't like people being mean to me. The next news story is, come on computer, 3 million British travel and tourism jobs on the verge of disappearing due to coronavirus. Nearly 3 million British travel and tourism jobs are on the verge of disappearing, while the economy is close to losing 142 billion from the sector. A dire warning comes from the World Travel and Tourism Council, which says it fears the worst case scenario for the UK are being realised due to barriers of global travel. This includes the government's quarantine measures and blanket travel restrictions. The council added, its confusing patchwork of bans, quarantines and international testing and tracing measures have deterred many people from travelling, with the peak season all but wiped out. I think what he's saying though isn't 100% true, because earlier on in the week EasyJet announced that they were putting on more flights. So they were running at 30% capacity and they've gone up to 40% capacity. She pointed to an international failure to coordinate on the pandemic, adding, however, we still have time to turn this around if we act together now and as one, and replace ineffective quarantines with comprehensive rapid testing, a worldwide accepted standard for contact tracing, and widespread face mask usage, which, in an ideal world, would be beautiful, but I don't think that's going to happen. And the last news article is, I just need to screen grab it, then put the image in. I'm really sorry that the screen sharing isn't working. It is so frustrating. But, you know, can't have everything you want in your life. Rather than having a picture of Donald Trump there, maybe we'll put me there instead. There we go. I'm on the news. Nice. America travel news. Can I fly to the USA right now? I know that somebody came in the live stream last week and they asked if they could travel from the US to the UK. I didn't, I probably should have looked more into that, but I found if we can travel from the UK into America. So can UK citizens travel to the USA? As it stands, British nationals cannot enter the USA if they've been in the UK, Ireland, Schengen zone, so the EU travel zone, Iran, Brazil or China within the previous 14 days. Unless you're a US citizen, married to a US citizen, or are a green card holder, you cannot go to USA right now. Only US citizens and permanent residents of the USA, certain specified close family members and some visa holidays are still able to enter the USA from the UK. Those eligible to enter the US will be required to self-isolate for up to 14 days after arrival and on return to the UK. So if you're planning on going to the States, I personally would not recommend it at the moment. As much as the guy in charge thinks that everything's going alright, they are struggling a lot at the moment, and I don't want to comment too much on it because it's sort of borderlining on sort of political things rather than sort of travel-based things. But I wouldn't recommend going at the moment. Not that the UK is faring particularly well either, but we're doing better than other countries, which is great. I'm really lucky where I live because I live in Wales and we tend not to have many cases at all. Yesterday we had 24 cases in the whole of the country. Today I think it was like 13 cases. And that's in the whole country. So there's only 3 million of us that live in Wales, so it's not a big country. But the point is, you know, in the whole of the country, we're only getting like 13 cases a day. So, like, I think that's pretty decent considering. Right, I'm back. So now what I'm gonna do? What's the time? 20 minutes past. I think it's time for the quiz. So you lot who are here for the quiz, I'm going to be starting in a couple of minutes. So how it's going to work is I'm going to read out the questions. You can write down the answers on a piece of paper or keep them in your head, whatever you want to do. That is fine. You, do what's best for you. So don't write in the chat at all any of the answers. So if you've got a guess for something, just keep it in your head or on your piece of paper. Don't write it in the chat. When we go back around the second time, you're welcome to put the answers in the chat if you want, or don't, whatever you want to do. It's fine either way. You don't have to put them in the chat if you don't want to. I will believe you. So if you say that you get 2 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 or 15 out of 10, I will believe that that's your score. Person who gets the most wins a tin. There are 6 designs of the tin, so you don't have to have this one specifically. You can have any of the design, no problem. Wondering who's actually in here this evening, who's going to be playing. I know that Tall Travel Taste is here. Who else is wanting to play the quiz this evening? Oh, as well, as you're here, as we're waiting, and I've got like a lag, I'm wondering if you don't mind clicking the thumbs up on my live stream. That would be super. If you haven't already. What's the cat looking at? I'm going for my 3rd win. I want the whole collection. Jay's Free Chill Sounds and Ken is here. Hello. And my cat is here, so he's going to have a go as well. Hey, kitty? No, he's looking at me like I'm mental. Already done, Kim. Thank you very much. Very kind. Right, we're going to start the quiz. So who is ready for the quiz? I'm going to try and be better with my clues this week, because I know sometimes I'm not the best with the clues. I should probably prepare clues ahead of time, but that would involve me being more organised than I am. And to be fair, I'm minimally organised now, so... Question 1. This is a flag from a country. What country is it a flag from? No answers in the chat. Oh! John Collins is here too. Hello, John Collins. So I nearly said the name of the country. I have a problem with this. Saying the name of the country accidentally. The country in its own language means the land of the rising sun, which I think is a massive clue if you didn't know what the country was already. Oh, it consists of over 6,800 islands. I did not know there are that many. This country has more than 3,000 McDonald's restaurants, the largest number in any country outside of the US. Oh. 21% of the population of this country is elderly? The highest proportion in the world. Oh, I need to go back to this. Sorry. So, what country is this flag of? Flag from? Of what flag is this country on? I don't know. That. Question 2. Athens is the capital of which country? Athens. Which country? This country has very long history of... It's considered to be the world's first democracy, one of the sunniest countries in the world. Its food is world famous and delicious. I can agree with that. There are more than 2,000 islands, and 40% of its population live in Athens. Any more? No, I think that the often considered to be one of the world's first democracies is a good trivia for you. A good trivia, a good clue. Question 3. Which city has the most skyscrapers? And you can say the name of the city. I'm also willing to accept the country that the city's in. Let me get you some trivia. There's some trivia that I know off the top of my head, but I'm worried that it's going to be like too obvious. Apparently, this city translated into its own into its own language, means fragrant harbour. It's home to the longest covered escalator. Alright. It's a special administrative region from the country that it is part of. And it used to be part of the UK. There we go. Very good. I think those are very good clues for you. Used to be part of the United Kingdom, and it's now a special administrative region of a country. I can't give you any more clues than that, than actually telling you the answer. Question 4. This is an emoji. The emojis. There we go. Let's get that bigger. The emojis are extremely poor resolution today, and I apologise. But they spell out the name of a country. So the emojis combined spell out the name of a country. What country is it? The picture behind is a clue as well to the country. I will tell you that the country is it's in Asia. I think it's in the northern hemisphere, but I might be wrong. I'm going to check. I could be mistaken. Where's the equator? Do you know, I think it's very close to the equator. Where is the equator? Why would you show me where the equator is? I want to see where it is. Equator. Equator. Let's see. I think it's very close to the equator. These maps won't show me the rubbish. They all hate me. It's close to the equator. What side of the equator it is, I cannot tell you. But there's that. It's in Asia. Next, question 5. Which airline has the oldest fleet? So what I mean by oldest fleet is taking the age of all of the planes. So, maybe they're like 6 months old, maybe they're 40 years old. At an average of all the planes, which one has the oldest fleet? It is a US based airline which has ties to an airline that we spoke about in the news. I don't think I can give many more hints than that. Because if I start getting more specific than that, then I'm going to start giving away the answer. So it is a US based airline with ties to the airline that we spoke about in the news. Question 6. Which two continents combined make up the world's longest road? So the world's longest road runs across two continents. What two continents are they, basically? I don't want to give too much of a hint. I'm not going to give any hints. Do you know what? There. Which two continents combine to make up the world's longest road? 7. Famous landmark time. So during these, sometimes I cover them up, sometimes I don't. Sometimes the landmark specifies a city or a place. This landmark is from a city. If you know the country, I will take the name of the country. If you know the name of the city, I will also take the name of the city as the answer. So what city/country is this landmark from? Hello, Kitty. What city? You'll see on the building that it's written in 2 languages. So this country speaks 2 languages. This building Sorry, I'm just the cat wants to go out. What do you want? You want to go out again? Oh, John's turned on the heating. The heating's starting to come through. Very nice. I think I'm just having a look because I thought that it was the National Assembly building, but it looks like I might be mistaken. I think it's just a hall. Now I'm curious because it might not be what I thought it was. So now I want to know what it is. The building. But I'm trying to also not make this so boring for you that you're just sat here. Okay, it's just the centre. Yeah, it's just the centre. Okay. Sorry, I know that was very boring for you to watch, not even watch me look stuff up on the internet, but there we go. What country is that thing from? Question 8. This is the outline of a country. What country is it the outline of? Oh no, I remember what country it is. I was going to say it probably doesn't help that I've forgotten the name of the country, so it's hard for me to give clues for a country that I've forgotten the name of. It's also, right, my one clue is it's not actually that far from question 4. So if you know the answer to question 4, it's not that far. Oh, this one's showing me where the equator is. Oh, the equator went away again. Never mind. I'm gonna use some trivia. Apparently, this country is named after King Philip II of Spain. The national bird of this country is a monkey-eating eagle. Oh, it's the second largest archipelago. I don't know how to say that word. I know what it means, I just can't say it. Archipelago in the world. It's in Asia, by the way. Question 9. I'm going on holiday with an airline. What's the name of the airline? I didn't do the best job of covering the name of this one, but the thing is, I know this airline because I've travelled on the side of the world that this airline flies. But if it's not a place where you've been, you may not necessarily know the tail fin of the airline, because it's not technically it's an international airline, but it's sort of, they fly in one continent mainly, I guess, then. So it's a sort of a one continent airline. But so I try not to cover the name too much. But the name of the airline is the name of the place that it's from. Yeah, I think that's a good clue. The name of the airline is the name of the place that it's from. Question 10. What country is famous for its... Right, and now I'm going to be pronouncing a string of words extremely poorly. Anhui, Cantonese, Fujian, Hunan, Jiangsu, Shandong, Sichuan, and Zhejiang cuisine. So what country is famous for Anhui, Cantonese, Fujian, Hunan, Jiangsu, Shandong, Sichuan, and Zhejiang cuisine? No idea if I pronounced those right, but it sounded good to me. Better than when I try to pronounce stuff in German, I will tell you that. That's the end of the quiz. That was question 10. So, anybody... I don't know why that's up there. Come on, click the right one. There we go. So, if you need any of the questions re-read out to you, let me know. And we'll... I'll go over the questions again, but if you're happy, then I'll say the answers. As I'm waiting to see, because there's a little bit of lag, I'm going away on holiday again on the weekend. I'm going camping in Cheddar again. We went to this campsite down Cheddar way about... it's only about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, and it was so good. The campsite was so good. A lot of the campsites, they just sort of like fling you on a field and, you know, enjoy your life. But this one, they go around and you can like hire a fire pit from them and, you know, like set fires and stuff and have barbecues, and you pretty much do what you want. As long as you're not noisy after a certain time, you can crack on and do what you want. And I really enjoyed, so we're going back down there. Ready for the answers? I assume so, because nobody has said anything. So I'm going camping on the weekend. just for one night, and then I'm going to stay somewhere by Lambourne. Not in Lambourne, but around Lambourne. Question 1. The answer is Japan. That writing is awful. There we go. Japan. I don't know how to change the colour of the writing, so it stays white even if it's on white. Hope you have a great time. Thank you very much. Very kind. Question 2. Athens is the capital of which country? Athens is the capital of Greece. Wish we were going camping. You can go camping. You lived on a beautiful area. We went camping down Devon 3 weeks ago. Question 3. Which city has the most skyscrapers? And the answer is Hong Kong, with 355 skyscrapers. This number that I found always said that Hong Kong had the most skyscrapers, but the amount of skyscrapers varied from the low 300s to 355. So, Hong Kong. Question 4. This is a stupid one, but the answer is Thailand, because it's a shirt and a tie, and then some land. This was a particularly bad one, I apologise. But the answer is Thailand. Question 5. Which airline has the oldest fleet? The answer is Delta. The average age for Delta's fleet ranged between 14.5 years and 17 years old. The one with the newest fleet, I think, was Norwegian with 6 months. I'm assuming that this was taken a few years ago because Norwegian, I think it was Norwegian because they only had like 5 planes or something and they upgraded them all recently. But because Delta's got like a bigger fleet, some of the planes are going to be older. I think second was Air Canada. Question 6. Which 2 continents combined make up the world's longest road? The continents are North and South America, and that makes up the Pan-American Highway. And you can drive all of it apart from a 100-mile stretch, which you have to get a ferry for. Here's the map. So you can drive from Alaska all the way down to the tippy top, all the way down the bottom. The only part that you can't drive is the Darien Gap. So a 100-mile gap of impassable swampland that must be passed by ferry. And then the other things that say you've got the Summit of Death in Costa Rica, a mountain pass in Costa Rica with an elevation of 11,000 feet, where many travellers succumb to the cold and rain. Very nice. And then in Chile, it goes through the mountains and the desert. But yeah, that's that road. And it says that the road length is 30,000 miles. And if you were to travel it, it'd take you 6 to 18 months. Anyone interested? Question 7. What country is this from? Or what city? Either one, if you know the country or the city, either one's right, but it's from Cardiff in Wales. I thought it was the government building, but it shows how much I know. Don't even know where the government of my own country is. Question 8. What question What country is that the outline of? It's the Philippines. There's number 7. Wales. Number 8, the Philippines. Number 9, today I am flying on Alaska Airways. The reason I know about them is because I've flown with them. I've flown with Alaska Airlines. I've flown with them from Seattle to Vancouver Island. And I've also, there's offshoots of Alaska Airlines. There's also Air Horizon. And I think I flew, it was Seattle to Vancouver, Ireland with Horizon. And then I flew from Anchorage in Alaska down to, I think it was Vancouver. And that was with Alaska. But yeah, because I spent like a lot of time on the west coast of North American continent, I've seen them about. You've flown with Alaska too. I don't think I've flown with Alaska with you, John Collins, but I've been on it. I flew with Alaska back from, we went from Mexico to Seattle to Vancouver Airport, and then we went on a cruise up to Anchorage from Vancouver, and then flew back to Vancouver. Question 9. What country is famous for its Anu, Cantonese, Fujian, Hunan, Jiangsu, Shandong, Sichuan, and Zhejiang cuisine? I think the Cantonese and the Sichuan one is a bit of a giveaway because I know that they're sort of quite well known on the takeaway front in the UK. But the answer is China. And that's the quiz. It's done, mate. You flew with Horizon. Okay, cool. I don't think I've flown with Horizon or Alaska with you. Not that I can remember. I know that we flew from Seattle to, unless I was young and I can't remember, but I know that we've flown from Seattle to Vancouver Island. Who did we fly? Was it Air Canada we flew with when we went with BA? When we flew with British Airways across to Seattle, who did we fly from Seattle to the island with? Was that WestJet? Can't remember. Oh well. Travel to Taste has 9 out of 10. I should probably just go off this and back onto my live stream. It can't be very interesting. You just hearing me talking with like a picture of a load of Chinese food. The heating's coming on now. I'm warming up nicely. It's been a chilly day in Wales. It was meant to get really nice on the weekend, which I'm excited about. Alaska. Did we? Can't remember. 8 out of 10. J3 Chill Sounds. Very close behind. And another 8 out of 10. Everybody had really high marks today. Well done. But you all lose and Travel to Taste wins again. So I'll get that out to the post to you tomorrow. You know the drill. Message me what you want. It's raining here now. It's been drizzly here since like midday. Not midday, 12:30ish. But it's meant to be nice on the weekend. I think it's meant to be like getting better tomorrow because I want to go out. Just looking at the weather. have somewhere that I want to go tomorrow. Will do. Brilliant. Thank you. No, thank you for joining. It's very kind of you to join in, and it's been nice to have you here again. And it was very nice of to see you on the live stream yesterday and saying hello and stuff. So thank you very much. I enjoyed, even though I just sort of nipped in and nipped out quite quickly. I enjoyed. I was in the middle of. I think I was just about to go for a bath or make dinner or something. I don't know. I can't remember. I've slept since then, but I'm getting ready to do my stream, so can't stay as set for 6:30. Ah, nice. You know it's 6:58, yeah? But enjoy your live stream, and maybe after dinner I'll pop by. We'll see how it goes. I'm tired almost constantly, but yeah. Oh no, I need to write stuff ready to put in a list because I need to pack to go camping, but I can't do it tomorrow because I'm filming. But it needs to be in my car by Friday morning, so it's a little bit, yeah, dinner first and then doing work, and then I'm trying to go to bed early. But yeah, 7:30, okay. That's fine, go have half hour off and go enjoy yourself. And have a relax and chill and something. I don't know. I'll be back here next Wednesday. There's a video coming out Friday. I don't have a screen. I'm gonna get I've done the thumbnail for Friday's video, I just haven't put it online anywhere yet, so I'll show you the thumbnail for Friday's video, because it's one I'm really excited about. It's the first one that properly has my drone footage in, from the new drone, and it is looking pucker, like I am enjoying it. So I'm really excited for people to see it. Images, I'm trying to get it quick. Why isn't it saved? One day I will get there. Thumbs up and Submarine from the Beatles. What? Anyway, the because it's taking me so long, I'll just tell you what it is. I went to the Sunflowers down in Rhodes. If you're not from Wales, you might not know about Rhodes, but Rhodes is basically one of the most beautiful places. It is so pretty. There we go. You can that way. So that's the thumbnail for Friday's video. It is so pretty in Rhodes, and there's it's on the edge of cliffs, and there's a sandy beach as well. And I flew the drone out across the cliffs and over the sandy beach. Not over the sandy beach, over the rocks, and across all of the sunflower fields and stuff. It is so pretty. So if you're interested, that'll be out at 7 PM on Friday. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Okay. Now part of your family. Very good. Thank you very much, Glenn. I'll be sending you something in the post tomorrow anyway. Never trust a cop. Alright. You need to message me which one you want though, so yes, I'm gonna go now because I'm gonna have some tea. I'm gonna have pasta for dinner with tomato and basil sauce, maybe. Yeah, but very nice to see you all again. Thank you very much for all joining. It's been really fun, as it usually is. If you have suggestions on things that you'd like to see me do during the live stream, I am very open to suggestions, because I know that sometimes people may find the quiz or a certain part of my live stream quite repetitive. But without not having feedback, there's not much I can do about it, so I'm hoping in the future, trying to find out a way that I can get like guests onto the live stream. So maybe in the future we can have like interviews or something. So I'm not quite sure how to do it yet, but it'd be quite cool if we could get like other people that are like traveling, and we can all have like, you know, a live stream together where we chat about travel and like teach people about travel, and I find out more about them, and you know, whatever. I think it might be fun. Oh, she's gone. I'll ask her shortly. Take care. Enjoy the pasta gun. And God bless you. Thank you very much. Have a good night. I'm also going to go. Don't forget that there was a new IGTV up on my Instagram a few days ago. Also had a new video come out last Friday. So if you want to go watch that, that'll be out on my channel now. It came out on Friday, but if you haven't watched it, I really enjoyed making it. So I think it's a good one to go watch. And then we've also got that one on Rossilli coming out on Friday, which I'm also very excited about. But I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you again. Enjoy your life. Ta-da! See you next Wednesday on the live stream. Peace. Ah, my music is gone. No. I'll put my music on. Give me a minute. And then I'll go away and make dinner. Maybe I'll just start singing. I'm being too slow with music. Bye!